All right. Good morning. Good morning. Tweak on the camera here. Back for another episode. Coffee Chronicles. Got some coffee. Got some morning thoughts. Couple things I'm thinking about this week. I've always told Kyler, and I've told other people this too, but you can find out so much about a person, or a little bit about a person really, by just watching them do a workout, and especially a CrossFit style workout, right? I can find out very quickly maybe where some of their deficiencies lie within training, maybe if they've had a training history, what they were maybe inclined to do previously. I could watch them do a workout and decide, genetically, or if they have more fast twitch or more slow twitch fibers, depending on the workout that they do. But for the most part, you can, again, my point is just you can learn a lot about them. You can also learn a lot about them mentally. Time and time again, I keep coming back to this thought of like effort and doing the hard thing when it's not necessarily what you want to do. And ultimately that being one of the biggest motivating and driving pieces that actually gets people to be better is they are able to put themselves in that situation where they go, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to. And it's really easy to see when it comes to workouts, because let's be honest, the workouts that we do, you guys, are not easy. If you CrossFit, you're presented often with workouts that are either not in your wheelhouse or they just seem daunting at times. Now they shouldn't be like that all the time, right? I mean, there's a quote out there that said anyone can make a workout hard. So I do think there's a balance to that and how you do it and how we approach it. And obviously I believe in the way we're doing our programming right now. But my point being is that if you are not intermittently dosed with those things that you don't want to do, the hard thing, and that you're not able to mentally overcome those things, then that's where you're missing a huge piece of the puzzle to get better. Or whatever you're doing, I don't think is giving you enough of a challenge. There's people that are listening to this, maybe you're one of them, that work out every single day. And I'm not even saying at my gym, they work out usually. I'm talking about someone else. You do your own thing or whatever. You're working out every day, and you never truly find yourself that uncomfortable. That right there is one of the biggest things that we can get you to do that would help you improve your fitness, improve your mental strength and fortitude, and get you to kind of elevate yourself in life. I think really if I, right now, again, I've talked about this before, but like this ice bath craze everyone's on, right? There's a lot of people getting in the ice. Really cool to see, right? Why are people so addicted to it, right? It's because they've learned to harness that voice in their head that right before you get in the ice, it's fucking going, don't do it. Don't do it. It's fucking cold. I don't want to do this. Don't get in. And you're able to tell it, shut up. I'm going to get in. And you're able to quiet that voice in your head for the 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever minutes you're getting in the ice. And then when you get out, you get this huge endorphin rush, right? Because you feel good, right? It's just, but that right there, I mean, and I'm going to tell you right now, that's why I'm a big fan of it. Sure, there's physical benefits of it, right? Like lowering your body inflammation, all these things. But just having the mental capacity to say, nope, shut up. That little voice in your head, shut up. I'm getting in. I can do this. I know it's going to be cold, but it's temporary. All right. The uncomfortable feeling is temporary. And that is the difference between normal workouts and also a lot of the workouts that we do. So again, people that are afraid to choose the hard thing, right? That's kind of the easy route mentality or like the quick fix mentality. And I'm telling you right now, those don't ever seem to work, right? The easy street doesn't lead you towards success or results. It's long-term consistency. It's doing things periodically that make you feel uncomfortable, that challenge you and get you, like I said, kind of in that spot that makes you question whether it's worth it or not. But I'm trying to think of another way to put this besides everyone's got that voice in your head, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. When you just have that little bit of hesitation of going, "Oh, don't want to do this thing, man. I don't want to do this workout. I don't want to do the assault bike. I don't want to do the ice bath," whatever that is. That's a good sign that you should probably do it. Now, let me backtrack a little bit because some of you guys take things so literal. That doesn't mean ignore your body when it needs a rest day. That doesn't mean go hammer yourself with a workout when you haven't slept in a week. That doesn't mean you need an ice bath every single day to some extreme time limits or whatever, right? I mean, sometimes things get taken too literal. My point today is when there's that every now and then, right? There's that one thing that comes up and you want to choose the easy road. Maybe don't, right? Maybe it's something you're not good at and you just choose not to do it because you're not good at it. I don't like doing the rower because I'm just not very good at the rower. I'm just going to get on the bike. Maybe you should do the rower. Right? Maybe I'm going to choose the Concept 2 bike because it doesn't feel as hard as the assault bike. Maybe you should choose the assault bike. Right? That's my point. And again, I think that's oftentimes a really good mental practice to do is choosing the hard thing, because then when it matters and you do choose the hard thing, you're going to be better for it. So keep it short today. Do the hard thing this week, whether that be eating the right foods, going to bed early, hitting all 5 days or 6 days of your workouts, choosing the appropriate intensity when the time comes for you to choose the intensity, and do the things that you don't want to do in other parts of your life. Maybe take the next step at work to get your boss something they need. Maybe it's you do that thing you've been procrastinating on. Maybe it's you do the honeydews that your wife's been asking. Whatever it is, do the hard thing this week.